Namaste and welcome to Half Moon Yoga. If you haven't met before, I'm Juliana, lovely to meet you, and if you are coming back for more yoga, great to have you back. Welcome to my channel. Today I have prepared a creative Hatha flow to embrace new changes. So if you are going through any kind of change, transition, and if you are maybe experiencing a little bit of resistance, this is a great flow to remind you to open up to new possibilities and to let go of whatever that's not serving you anymore. Right, if you know a couple of blocks can be handy for you, have them nearby, you maybe need them, but if you don't have them, don't worry too much. And before we get started, I'd like to remind you to check my description down below. We are going to India in January 2025. We are going to be visiting 6 cities, and I still have a couple of spots on my pilgrimage. So I would love to meet you in person if you are interested, if you always wanted to go to India, if you're interested in yoga, spirituality, a bit of adventure. I'd love to hear from you. Right, there is also music if you like to practice with music, and let's get started. We are going to start in Virasana. So, kneeling, sitting with the shoulders back, and you're gonna keep your lower back straight. And we take a moment here to breathe. Land in this present moment. Observe yourself, observe your body. There is any kind of unwelcome feeling of tension or stress or discomfort. See if you can soften up, create space, and let it go. Let's take a couple of breaths together. Inhale through the nose. Release it out through the mouth. Good. Inhale through nose. And out through the mouth. Inhale. Release it out. Good. Join your hands together in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. And we together are going to welcome each other into our practices. And we're going to sing an Om. Inhale. Welcome to your practice. Great. Extend the arms to the sky here. Right hand down and left arm reaches. Good. Keep your left shoulder going backwards and your chest opening. Good. Face all the way towards the sky. Release, left hand down, right arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Good, and come back to center. We are going to join the hands together and bring the thumbs behind the scapulas. Pop the chest to the sky and look upwards. Nice shoulder opening, chest opening. And we're going to spend 5 more breaths here. So to remind you that the practice of Hatha, we're going to be on each posture a little bit longer, focusing a little bit more on alignment. But it's a flow because the sequence makes sense, like the postures are tied one with the other one. Release. Good. Come to a child's pose. Extend the arms forward, forehead down. And soften your body. And receive yourself as you are. I'd like you to think of maybe any situation you might experiencing right now in your life. Where are you experiencing a resistance? That is maybe a change or a transition and you are not able to accept it fully. There is a little bit of friction.
And I'd like to invite you to set an intention to let go of that resistance and to embrace the change, and to invite you to trust that whatever change you are going to experience is going to be the best for you. Good. And from here, look forward, and we're going to take a cobra. So slide forward. Good. Chest back, shoulders back. And lower the forehead down. Again, cobra. Inhale up. And release down. One more cobra. And release down. Good. Tuck the toes and take your first downward dog. Good. You're gonna spread your hands really big. Separate your fingers. Your two index fingers will be parallel towards each other. Internal rotation of the legs, so your feet slightly in, heels out. Push your hips back. We take 3 to 4 more breaths here. You can keep a micro bend of your knees. Separate your scapulas. Big intentional breath. Nice. And from here we're going to transition to a high plank. Push the floor away. Good. Pretend you are holding an orange between your pectoral muscles. Belly button in. Lengthen your neck. If this is too much for your wrist, you can lower your knees as well. Just keep the center strong, and we're gonna stay here for 5 more breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your knees, your chest and your chin down, Ashtanga Namaskar. Trying to keep your elbows closer together, closer towards your torso. Good. Slide forward, chest up, cobra. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Good. High plank. Push the floor away. Good. We're warming up, so we move a little bit faster now. 3, 2, 1. Knees down, Ashtanga Namaskar. Exhale. Elbows close towards your torso. Slide forward, cobra. Inhale, lift the chest. Tuck the toes, downward dog. One more, cobra, high plank. Good. Ashtanga Namaskar. Bhujangasana, cobra. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Stay for 3 more breaths. Amazing. And we're going to take tiny, tiny steps to the front. Do, do, do. Uttanasana, you're bent forward. Good. Extend your arms all the way up. And bring the hands to the heart. Good. Sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. Extend the arms up. Look for a back bend. And fall forward. Right leg back. Knee down, arms to the sky. Ashwasana Shalanasana. Inhale. Hands down. Tuck the toes, left foot back. High plank to Ashtanga Namaskar on the exhale. Bhujangasana. Tuck the toes. Downward dog. You're going to bring the right foot between your hands and lower the left knee down. Extend the arms up. Hands to your mat. Take a big step forward and forward fold. Arms to the sky. Hands to the heart. Good, left side, extend the arms to the sky. Fold forward. Left leg back, knee down. Arms up. Hands down. Right foot goes back and you are on a high plank and lower to an Ashtanga Namaskar. Your knees, your chest and your chin lower. Open your chest, Bhujangasana. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Left foot between your hands. Right knee down. Extend your arms to the sky. Hands lower. Right foot forward. Arms to the sky. Hands to the heart. Good. Extend your arms again. Forward fold. Downward facing dog. Good, and from downward facing dog, you're gonna lengthen the right leg to the sky, bend the knee, and trying to bring your heel closer towards the glute. Good. Keep your shoulders square, but open your hip, open, open. Stay for a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, we're gonna bring the right foot between the hands, straight to a long pyramid. Extend the right leg. You can leave the left heel from the ground for this variation. If you need blocks underneath, but trying to bring your your chin closer towards your tibia, hands back, maybe, if you can. And we're gonna spend around 5 to 6 breaths here. Lovely. Okay, from here, halfway lift, we are going to lower the right hand on the ground outside the right foot, and we're going to transition to a fallen triangle. So the right leg are going to go across. You're going to extend the left arm to the sky. If this is too much for you, you're more than welcome to lower the knee on the ground. Otherwise, you stay here. Option also to lift the right leg from the ground to work on core. Good, keep lifting the hips and opening the chest. We're spending 5 more breaths here. Good, look upwards and stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing, left hand down, right leg to the sky. Again, open your hip. Couple of breaths. We're gonna bring the right foot between the hands. Good, Anjaneyasana, or crescent lunge. Good, you're gonna be bringing the right knee above your right ankle. Good. Bring the belly inside. Don't have a massive curve on the lower back. Core in, stay here. Good, as we are inviting change, fluidity in our life, we are going to open our arms. Take an inhale. Good, keep your legs nice and strong. Extend the arms forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward. Open, inhale. Exhale, forward. Open, inhale. And forward. 3 more breaths. Good. And from here, lower the hands down. Good. Right leg to the sky. Again, bend the knee, open your hip. Good. And we're going to take pyramid again. So bring in right foot between the hands. Extend the right leg. Good. Inhale here. And see if you can bring the chin closer towards your leg. Maybe the hands can go back. Good. We spend another 6 breaths. Working nice and deep on hamstrings here. Great, hands forward. And we're going to go to Anjaneyasana. Good. Interlace the hands behind you. And we're going to take humble warrior. Shoulders back. Good, right shoulder inside the right knee. And bring the knee closer towards the floor. Ooh. I know this one is a very challenging posture because here we're also working with balance as our left heel is lifted from the ground. The right glute should be feeling it as well. We're here for 5 more breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Lift your chest, hands down, and we're going to lower the left knee, half split, half Hanumanasana. Great, so extend the right leg. Big inhale here. Good. And feel free to walk the hands a little bit further away, trying to keep the hips aligned, so making sure you're not going too much towards the left. Left hip on top of the knee. Open the chest, and we spend 5 to 6 more breaths here. Nice and deep. 3 more breaths, everybody. Keep your right foot active and your chest open. Good. Nice. Come to runner's lunge. Tuck the left toes. And from here, you're going to prepare to half moon. So maybe if you have a block, right, you block in front of your foot if you need it, or your hand. Left hip stack on top of the right hip. Left arm to the sky. Good. And lift up. 6 breaths here. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting the left leg. Good. If you are new to yoga and this is a bit too challenging, it's okay. Do your best. I know balancing is one of the most challenging things, but I promise you will get better with practice. Good. 4 more breaths, everybody. Stay for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, and the left foot goes behind the right foot. Hips back, a deep, deep forward fold. Breathe. Lovely, hands down. Feet together, take a halfway lift here. Good. Legs back, downward facing dog. Great. We're going to take a high plank, Ashtanga Namaskar, Cobra, and Child's Pose. Take this moment to notice and to observe the difference between one side and the other side. Trying to regulate your breath to keep it steady and even. Good. We're going to do it again on the other side. Come to a downward facing dog. Extend the left leg to the sky, bend your knee. Square your shoulders, open the left hip, open, open, open. And now left foot between the hands for pyramid. Good. This time, for this variation, we lift the heel from the ground, lengthen your chest, and bend. You know, your blocks are welcome if you need them. Your back is not bending. So for example, if you are here and your back starts to hunch like this, you need to come back up. Good. And once your belly connects with your thigh, you want to start actually bringing the chin closer towards the leg. But don't rush the process. Embrace where you are. Lovely, we stay for 3 more breaths. Good. Hands in line with the left foot, the left hand next to the left foot. And we transition to fallen triangle. So from here, the left foot goes across, extend the right arm to the sky. You know, if this one is too much, you can just bend the knee and stay on your left knee. Or lift the foot if you like to work on core as well and strength. Nice. Keep lifting the hips, opening the chest. We're here for 5 more breaths. You know, this one is strong. You have this. Good. 3 more breaths, guys. Your breath steady. Your breath is your fuel. Lovely. Right hand goes down. 3-legged dog. Again, open your hip. 3, 2, in 1. And foot between the hands. Anjaneyasana. Good, knee and ankle in line. Core engaged. And whenever you're really stable on your legs, we're going to open our arms, take an inhale. Exhale, come forward. Trusting and welcoming changes. Exhale, let it out. Inhale, embrace. Exhale, let go whatever doesn't serve you. Inhale, come. Exhale. 3 more rounds at your own pace. Good, stay here. Arms to the sky. Good, and hands down. Good, again. Left leg back, bend the knee. Foot between the hands. And pyramid pose. Good, pyramid. Stay. Good, 5 more breaths. Good. Anjaneyasana. And here we take humble warrior. Interlace the hands behind you. Open the chest. And the left shoulder comes inside the left knee. My balance is all over the shop today, guys. So don't worry, embrace your body. It's always different. I know this one is super challenging. You got this. Stay with the breath. 4 more rounds of breath. Oh dear. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Release the hands to the floor. Write it down. Good. Ardha Hanumanasana. Remember to keep your hip above the right knee. Inhale. And exhale, come forward. Yeah, also have the tendency to kind of like go sideways to check that your hips are in line. It's a bit more challenging. Good, your left foot should be active. Couple more breaths. Nice, and here we are preparing for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. So you come to a runner's lunge, wrap your block if you need it, take a bit of momentum, and your right hip stack above the left hip. Right arm to the sky. Open. Woo. Told you my balance is a little bit all over it today. Good. We're gonna stay for 7 more breaths. Strength on your core. Keep lifting the right leg and the foot should be facing towards you. 4 more breaths. If your balance is great, maybe try and look in towards your right hand. Stay for 3, 2, 1. Good, and bringing the right foot behind the left foot for a deep Uttanasana forward fold. Whew. Sweating. Great. 5 breaths here. Great, and take your regular forward fold for a moment. Good, hands up. We are going to knee up for Virasana. Great, we're gonna take our full hero's pose here. So, trying to keep your knees together, spread your feet open and see if you can sit between your feet. It really helps to take the meat off your, I can't remember the name, this muscle out, shoulders back, and hands down. I'm just coming back from holidays. I was speaking Spanish the whole time, speaking a bit of Italian as well, so my English is a little bit all over the shop, guys. Hope you can forgive me. Okay, first position is this one. If you can, for the full posture, completely lie down on the ground. This posture is giving a super big stretch to your digestive system. This is one of the yoga postures you can practice right after you eat. You know, our organs are really like close to each other. Usually like there's not much space, so this is a great posture to create some space between them. It can be relaxing to bring the arms above the head. We take 5 to 6 breaths here. Great, awesome work. And slowly we come back. Okay, we're coming through the last bit of the practice. There is a peak posture today as well that we're gonna practice, but we're gonna warm up our back a little bit more before. So we are going to take our camel pose. So after this, kneel up, and you're going to open your knees hip width distance apart. Shoulders back. If you need to, you can tuck your feet. That will bring your heels closer. But if you don't need to, just come nice and steady all the way back. Hold your heels and push your hips forward and the chest up to the sky. So there's a little bit of space that needs to be created in this area. So pop the chest open. Pretend that someone is pulling you up from the sky, all the way from the sternum. And release the head back. Five more breaths. And sit for a moment. Great. Okay, we're gonna come to downward facing dog. So right leg to the sky, bend. You can stay here if you're studying with yoga, but if you can, you're gonna step the right foot back and we're going to open up your chest. And if the transition for wheel is in your practice, go for it. Big, big opener here. Good, downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, bend the knee, open up. And when you're ready, transition to wild thing. Think on this side, I can actually transition to wild thing. To wheel, trying to. Good. And from wild thing, or you will, downward facing dog. Good. And rest up on child's pose. Beautiful. Sit up. You're gonna take a butterfly, and we're gonna take a counter pose in this white butterfly. It's more like a diamond shape actually. So bring the feet a little bit further away from your groin. We're gonna bring the hands underneath the legs. And relax down. And allowing your back to round up. We've been doing quite a few back bends today, so allow your back to round. Awesome. Good, and when you're ready, lie down. Good, hug the knees and you massage your lower back. Good, right knee to your chest. And we take our supine twist here. Keep the right shoulder on the ground. And the right knee doesn't really have to touch down. So it's more like thinking of bringing the right knee far away from the right shoulder. And continue to lengthen your breath. And come back to center. And swap sides. There was quite an opening sequence. So we're gonna allow your bodies to really rest up in a Shavasana around 3 minutes to fully integrate the energy of the practice. Shavasana is a very important moment of the practice where our body energetically is really receiving all the work, everything we did during the practice, so try not to skip it. Just give yourself permission to be still. So open your hands, palms facing upwards. Relax your feet and really own the space around you. So if you need to open up your arms a little bit more, please do so. We take a square box pranayama before we get in there. So empty all the breath out. Good, and now you're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax your breath. And when you're ready, very sweetly, your hands and your feet start moving. And you start rolling your feet, your wrists, and reach the arms above your head. And give yourself the biggest stretch of the day. And when you feel ready, let's sit up to close the practice together. We join our hands together in front of the heart. And take a moment here to reconnect with the intention we put. What is that in our lives that's generating a little bit of friction? What are we resisting to? Can we let it go? Can we trust that things will be the best for us? Even if we cannot see it right now. Let's sing an Om together. Breathe in for Om. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.
I really appreciate your time. It's lovely, lovely to be here with you. Let me know down below in the comments if you enjoy this practice. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy, to share it with friends and family. And check my description down below. If you'd like to come to India with me, I would love to have you there. I will see you next time. Namaste.